I am Christine. I am the goddess of wellness, and I'm going to teach you how to live well, wild, and free. I have a great new show for you that has lifestyle medicine, biohacking, naturopath, and doing hard things, but we make them fun. I cannot wait for this exciting new show at the Soundplex studios in Pennsauken, New Jersey, and we're going to be wild, fresh, and always fun. So come join us for this great new show called The Goddess of Wellness, and I am Christine Patton, who's going to make it really fun. We are back. I am Christine Patton, the Goddess of Wellness, with George, the God of Soundplex.
Oh, that's an interesting name. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm not going to call myself that, but I like that you
Acknowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's almost godlike what I brought to the table here today. No.
Sure. Tell everybody who you are and how this place came to be. It's really magic.
Thanks. I'm actually going to be starting a podcast May 6th. I'm going to do a whole backstory, like 6 series, but I'll give you a kind of a good quick summary. I bought this building about 25 years ago, and it was an old boarded up warehouse. They were storing furniture in it. So it's got a long history, but I bought it with a partner pretty cheap because we needed to house medical supplies. We were distributing medical supplies. So we just needed a roof and basically concrete floors. So we had a forklift, and I was operating here. I fitted out a small office downstairs. It was really just me and an admin, and we were distributing medical supplies that were important from China back in the day. But over the years, I got into software, so I didn't need the space. So I started renting it out to tenants, and some of those tenants were artists, musicians, etc. And they kind of came in and used the space. They cleaned it up a little bit, maybe painted a wall here and there, but no one did any infrastructure changes. And then one tenant in particular, Victor Records, young guy, kind of bought the whole brand to Victor Records, and he wanted to relaunch it here because he was a musician that was renting the space. But he came in, he said, "George, I want your building, and I'm going to use it to build record players, press vinyl, and put in a recording studio." I said, "Great. I have a tenant in there, so you're going to have to make me an offer I can't refuse." So he did. And I brought him in, and I helped him out. I was doing some A&R work for him. But COVID came and kind of sucked his money dry because he was a performer. And then I just kind of ran with it, the music and art complex. So I was making some good money working for a lab during COVID. So I threw all my money at this place and fitted out each room, designed each room. My father was an artist, so I was kind of very creative. I liked art, and I kind of aligned with this gallery down in Florida. So we brought some stuff in that's all here on consignment. I bought a few pieces, but kind of renovated it, and kind of each room kind of took on a life of its own, as you can see.
Yeah.
And it's been exciting, but it was a long process to say the least. And I'll go into detail on my podcast, but long story short, we finally opened last February, which was a little bit more than a year ago. And now we're operating. And even over the last year, it's been kind of an organic process to find out how do we operate, what's going to be our, kind of concept. What are we trying to pitch to the public? And you're a perfect example of what that is, I'm talking to a lot of creative types, and they always bring something to the table, but it's also about community connection. I'm a big believer in that. Kind of is a strong concept of mine that's integral to anyone's life and anyone's happiness, is to have those people around you that you surround yourself with that kind of see a little bit eye to eye, but not necessarily all the time, but bring something to the table from a creative standpoint.
Sure.
But have a story to tell. And each one of the people that have come into this building is enamored with it, like yourself, who was introduced by the Gourmet Mama. And even that day when I first met you, you came in with a wet hat.
How do you wet hat?
I go, here's this woman. I'd never met her before, and her hair was completely wet.
And it was winter.
Yeah, it was winter. I'm like, what did she just, come in from a sauna or something? But you told me the story.
Yes.
Immediately, I saw your energy. I said, this is someone that's going to be a mainstay here. And lo and behold, that was 3-4 months ago. Here you are doing your Goddess podcast and your Juice podcast. Then I'm excited to have you on board.
So happy. I brought my whole house, 10 flights, up and down the steps, carrying my house to make this feel authentic in an already authentic place. It is so unique. I always feel good when I come here. I love the collab with the other people. The Gourmet Mama and I, we were roommates in Los Angeles, so we have a history, and I'm glad that she brought me in to meet you. And I'd have to roller skate yesterday outside of the Soundplex. On a perfect day. It felt like I was back in Venice, California. It felt great. And I would love for you to try some of this electricity.
I was wondering what you were holding on there.
So
I'm getting a little nervous.
Giving myself a jolt, but I can start with something that is less invasive.
Okay.
Because this right here,
120 volts is good for me.
you keep on saying the 120. I don't know if it's the 120. I don't know if it's a 240.
Is that plugged into one of our outlets, or are you just using basic batteries here?
Basic batteries. So, but if I put too much electricity, I'm going to make a noise. So I'm going to give.
So you're the goddess of longevity, correct? So
yes.
This is going to make me live longer once I kind of inject myself with this electricity.
And you have to inject yourself with my juice and what I tell you to do. Now I'm going
to have to sign any disclaimer or anything, or
stop being a baby.
Should you be signing something?
No, just put this. I'm going to put that. Do you feel that? No.
No, am I supposed to?
You feel that?
There's a little bit, like almost like a tens unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
Good.
Yeah. Because I've tried. Oh yeah, now I feel a little bit more. Yes.
We're reversing and your autonomic nervous system. We're going to reset it.
We're going to reset it so it was screwed up before. So now
you came in so screwed up.
Now I'm going to be a whole different person.
Yes. So
Joe, document this because this is an important day in my life right now. I've injected myself with electricity and I'm resetting.
Yes. And then we can reverse polarity.
Hold on. What am I resetting again?
Your autonomic nervous system.
Oh boy.
Oh, look, you're pretty strong to be able to hold.
Yeah, I kind of feel pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, how you can really start to set it is you put it on the back of your neck and then you put it on these two muscles right here that go to your vagus nerve.
So are these going to be part of your podcast where you're going to have these different types of modalities?
I'm going to have everything. I'm going to have red light therapy. I'd love to show the ozone machine that I have. This helps to reverse polarity in the body. Yeah, I want to talk and show people that there's other ways to live long. And the red light may just help with your skin, but I could also put it on my knee if there's inflammation. I don't know if you can get any better looking, George, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but there we go.
Well, I already feel more handsome. This is crazy.
Wow.
Wait till my wife sees me later today. She may not even recognize me.
They won't. You look so good.
Well, when I first met Christine, that was a key because you had this all-encompassing idea about what you can bring to the table. And I said, that's great. So we'll start with this, this umbrella theme. And now we'll go down these little pathways of all these different concepts, whether it's electricity, juicing, exercise.
It's exactly correct.
And I love all that because I'm big into health and because I got a lot of energy. I feel really good and I want to keep feeling this good because this building has a life of its own and it's very enjoyable to come here every day and move stuff around. We're having a wedding here this weekend. We got comedy shows. We're having karaoke. We got a lot of music events, but podcasting is something we're really going to start embracing because we're opening up our podcast studio on May 6th and Joe Ganjami is going to be integral to that. He actually provided us with an equipment list and we bought most of it up to date and we should have everything in here by next week. So we're excited about that. And then you'll hear the long detailed story about the Soundplex and where we're going. But Christine is an integral part because she's a creator member and she buys into this because this is where she can extend her brand, tell her story because everyone's got a story and you got a great one. And we can want to continue to do that and bring people in and bring people to eventually our YouTube page, our Patreon page, so that way you can share those content and get people enlightened on things that are important. And there's a lot of different topics we'll introduce, and you'll hear all about that when I do my podcast. But I wanted to welcome you aboard today.
I really
did a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm looking forward to your show down the road and all your different topics. And
I'm excited.
Jess is excited too. Yes.
You know what?
So
I feel very aligned here.
Good.
I feel very grateful that I met you. Your energy is the Soundplex.
Yes.
And I know you're very hardworking, but you are really fun to be around. And I think the creator types are going to be so connected to you because it's a safe place to be who they are and create, whether it's musically, whether it's doing a podcast, doing a TV show. It's really has this energy, but it's the energy you put into it. So we are extremely grateful, and I can't wait to hear more and see what's next.
Yeah, and we're going to extend everyone's lives because, it's a pillar of a long life is
1000%.
community and having those connections, and we're going to bring those here. And people hate to leave, and we're going to keep them here as long as possible.
It's a fun place.
We're going to make people very happy, and we've done that, and we'll continue to do that. So thanks, Chris.
Oh, thank you so much. And I just wanted to touch on when I was here at Jeffrey Gaines. It was a magical night. And the next thing you know, we're all up at the bar on the third floor. Like, everything was downstairs, but someone's like, hey, Christine, you got to speak to this person. This person's upstairs, and you should meet that person. And the next thing you know, we're all meeting. And that's how I met the camera. Like, someone's like, you got to talk to Joe. And someone's like, well, you got to go talk to this person. And it was just such synergy. And it was like Gourmet Mama was behind the bar, holding camp. And it was just really fun. And it's a fun, great community. Your wife is so nice. I really, really, really loved meeting her. And she's so healthy and she treats me so well. And I love the other camera guy that I got to meet, Chris. It's just a great crew.
Everyone.
Faye
is awesome.
Faye's awesome. So it's been great. I feel like it makes me not want to move because I was so big on like, where do I want to live?
Yep.
And it makes me feel like I really want to stay in this community. So
it's a great community, and I welcome you, and I look forward to seeing more shows and doing more things with you.
Yeah, let's get wild, well, and free.
Perfect. Thanks.